Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
You are most welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more updates, like and also share to other members to watch as well. Please, your comments are most important to us. Do leave a comment after watching or send us your voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is 0277 128 777. Thank you. Please, I would like you to join me listening to what we have for you today and leave a comment after watching as well. Thank you.
Ȯrder Benard Monah akwaba. So I join you in the studio. Okay, so my chairman, state capture and demonstration Okobi. State capture and the Kufado Bawumia.
First, two things I should mention. Aside, say, Michia Minua Solomon Owusu.
Yeah. Former
MPP member. On person monfa former nankan APC. Former MPP member.
Your Excellency.
Nibuefu any party no. And then some huna party no ye. But sometimes in a banner say a naye movie ye ni IGP. Was that time na na catch it almost say kwana modi ye fano. Emboyano. Na in term no modidian e won krom. Basesiano. Things are falling into place. Mo na omo mu no. Sesiano omo ka kire nsenke nim dada. Nke eboamo because ship no dey asenke dada. But we should be able to see how we will save the human beings. That is the rescue mission. Second, answer na nra me baba join protest no na me wo Sankana.
Sankana.
Wow.
And ye call Sankana na ye Kalibi Festival. Kalibi Festival. Sa festival probably, and when I was listening to the historians, Sankana record is that slave raiders no none omo intimi Sankana for. In other places no the slave raiders were able to conquer. They penetrated and they captured. But in Sankana they were unable to penetrate. They suffered the heaviest defeat. And Sundiata Keita, I'm sure say Moamaya history kakra, Neba Samori Ture suffered the major defeat in their career of raiding people and their communities in Sankana. And when the remnants were running away, they got to Golu in the Sisala district. And Golu Fonosu Etimi Sea Wall. And if you still go to Golu, our year campaigns, Otimi who say, Omo ye slave defense wall. In that defense wall, no, Omosu Etimi Jina wall Nechi in order to repel the slave raiders. And the final battle was won in Sandema when Babatu, that the last of Sundiata Keita named Mamo, was defeated in Sandema, bringing an end. This is how. So, but for Sankana, it was like they were on a marauding crash. So the historians continue to remind us that they don't know the power of the people of Sankana. But if you go, there were natural defense system. Your friend saying, Apim, is it your friend saying that be? Your friend had the end saying Porcupine. My friend is saying Kotoko. In the rocks, no Kotoko no na omo war caves were. Say Ufi Sankana na Ujanea. They were very wild animals. Omo man bay, but somehow the Omunim Obia Office Sankana Ukodra no more biama.
Okay.
Into Ukomwa, then they themselves will come and cover and seal the mouth of the rocks. Into opponent near Bano, they don't see anybody. They see that the whole thing, one said the thing is like rock. And on one casano, then they release their pins, arrows.
I say arrows.
Then they were afflicting the people. How that became was, and then Yankrophone so more then Omunyo opening, then they will shoot at the opponent. So the people did not get to see any person from Sankana no more. Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajimai, Obaba Yeni PhD, decided to go into research and did her research thesis from Sankana and Gulu. And that enabled her PhD thesis and later published here. So much that her publication attracted UNESCO to be interested in the slave caves of Sankana. Into this weekend, the Sankanana and other elders of the palace invited Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajimai and Omosino Ohima in Sankana.
Na Sankara Ohima.
Yeah. Pirima. When say Piri means rocks. Nama eye mami inti mother of rocks.
Mother of rocks.
Inti they have given her the heart of the rocks of Sankana to go out there and prosecute Bibia Obetimiaye. Of course, the Greater Accra Regional Minister is the Siambogona of Sankana, and he was enskined in 2019, and PLO Lumumba was enskined Tangwana of Africa in 2022. So we did that coronation, and you should watch the beautiful scene. Titus Esa na Mami Esa. I'm sure that later your producers will put it on the show for others to see. But evidently, this was Saturday, Sunday, na yese me. Membeka demonstrators no ewa Accra.
Yeah.
And so there was no direct flight from Wa when he said normally on Tuesday. Monday, so there's no flight available. And I said I should take VIP bus. Normally it's 5 p.m. Then you are expected to get to Accra around 3 to 4 a.m. So we left Wa at 5 p.m. Bobby, unim dodge one, hit 3 free. Dodge one. Yes. You dodge one and you hit 3 for free. And it's better not to dodge so that you just hit. Because who dodgy back way you know, there's no way you avoid the next 3 potholes. So from where we expected to be in Accra by 3 a.m. At 6 a.m. I feel Yedru Kumasi.
Hey.
Yeah.
From 5 p.m.
to 6 a.m. I feel Yedru Kumasi. So in order to participate in the protest, I had to call the airport in Kumasi, jump out from the car, run to the airport to be on standby. Luckily, I was able to get the 720, your friend saying, Passion Air to Accra in order to come and participate in the protest. Yet, when the Minister for Roads was going to the Upper West region, Minister for Roads, he went by flight. How do you then get to see the deplorable nature of the roads so that you can work on it? And to say, Obia, overfull. Now see, go to the farm, then you go and do fishing. You are in the fish and at the sea. How will you be able to determine whether there is drought or not? You are not the minister responsible for aviation or transportation. You are minister responsible for roads. And for you, in order to ascertain the level of road development in this country, you should go by road to most of these places. So I want to urge Asanso Boachi, say next time so Babeko in the Upper West region, he should go through what we have gone through. Fortunately, Onenekano will be V8, so he will be able to participate in the involuntary dance. The dodge one, get 3 for free, hit 3 for free. Onyano sir, I'm sure sir, he will come and inform President Akufo-Addo say, some people somewhere in the Upper West region, in the Savannah region, are in dire need of better routes now among young and them so that the people can get development. Bobi Endra Mebesia from the airport, I went straight to the protest ground. And Metimiaka say the turnout was mammoth. It was tumultuous. And
it was what?
Tumultuous. And I'm a bro from Nenya.
Oh,
Nenya Mesa.
I am Miss Amiwo.
Nenya Mesa. Maybe
oh, my work.
I don't know. I will overcome it, but the wound the me who says here. Me who says here, because you need my fighting spirit.
Sure.
So, yes, see mo efi Labadi Beach. Walk through Nagana Fojina who said the hotels are in shape apart from La Palm. They are doing some rework on it. But they are doing rework so that they can sell. They are doing rework on the hotel.
Not to operate.
Not for them to operate to, so that they can now give it out to Obi.
Almost yes, Atom.
And yes, or Moton, Eddie Ache. Now, you see, all the way, there was no disturbance whatsoever. At the end, Monah, Ghana for police. Monah Mokachire Obia say the protest will terminate at the Christ the King.
Yeah.
And yes, sir. And you mean American will be. Omankasa in their release said that the protest will terminate at the Christ the King. And just in front of the Fiesta Residency. Baby, there is a junction before Obetimiako Christ the King.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Before the National Development Planning Commission on the right and Fiesta Residency is to the left.
Sure.
Now you have barricaded the place. So the crowd, knowing very well that we have to get to Christ the King, were surging to come forward because Munamuka said Christ the King. So fortunately, which is not normal and usual of me, I was one of the first persons to arrive at the scene, as if I knew that this commotion would come. Mekodu, when the crowd was pushing the barristers, I was one stopping the people, and they were listening to me, Commander. Now Obia ATM. Then from nowhere, pepper spray.
Oh,
from nowhere, pepper spray, direct in my face. No provocation. Direct in my face, and of course, it went out. So other persons who were affected now started saying, so they started throwing water around that area. They were throwing. Me, I was affected by the pepper spray. No, I still did not want the thing to degenerate because when say Sanaa no more a planet that they should degenerate the very successful thing. So I started jumping. Me who say Oba to be I jumped and come to you. I was running everywhere, holding people and telling them, calm down. The distance between here and then your friend saying, Christ the King, no. And what they are. So if the police say we should not go there, it's not a problem. After all, the government official too cannot even drive and come. It's all okay. The person would have also participated. Oh, there's here. So I don't have a problem. Since the Ghana Police Service is behaving like a law unto itself, we should allow them to do so. Massa, this foolishness of some police officers must stop. And the IGP must call his troops. If some of us also joined the security services, probably would have been COPs. What do you say? Would have been COPs. They have no better qualifications than we do. They are not older than we are. In the same case, some of them are doing, they should know that we have grown beyond it. Some of us, our societal standing is far better than them. But they should know. Say, being a police officer today, you were a civilian before. You retire and you become a civilian. They will retire and become civilians. And if they are not careful, they will have no friends. With this kind of foolishness, because you are wearing, look, answer no Baba Greater Accra Regional Commander. No, some people have been there before.
Better people.
What do you say? Some people have been there before. So you rising there, go and check the number of people that you see. They are all XXXXS. They are no more there. Have you checked their fate and how they are surviving? You will not be in uniform forever.
Benard, what makes you think any IGP and instructor?
So even IGP, who IGP? No? Go and check the number of people that have been IGPs before.
I don't go to IGP. I don't know Ghana.
Go and check.
I don't go to talk on street and you can.
What do you say?
Disagree.
What do you say? You are not the first to become IGP. And so no position is permanent. Some people sat there before you came.
Yes, of course.
So people should stop abusing their offices. Some ones of the police officers are of us. Yeah. They are just in uniform. And then when anytime you are trigger happy, you want to, because somebody is in power today, you want to use that to abuse citizens. Defied any logic. Will the police start investigating?
No.
Will they start investigating that the near pandemonium was caused by the police? Say, they are keeping quiet. I don't get it. But if the police are happy, say, does the police service generate revenue? Ghana Police Service, do they generate revenue? What you say? The Ghana Police doesn't generate revenue. So revenue must be generated from somewhere in order that the Ghana Police Service is paid. The army doesn't generate revenue. In fact, none of the security services generates revenue.
They are consumers of revenue.
You consume revenue. And some of the institutions that will generate that revenue for you to be paid are being sold. And citizens are rising to protect that. So that you being an expenditure, that expenditure will have a source that will support it. Because you are in uniform and the state has empowered you with pepper spray and what have you can just put it on people. Look at the number of casualties that we had. And in Kabua Bako, one policeman, you will see them issuing statements. And you know, I was right there with the Director General of Operations.
Okay,
Sraj. At the time that the commotion started, he was taken away far away from the commotion. When you were supposed to be the person issuing instructions so that the commotion will stop. Now would you want Johnny Akojina baby?
Or Chile.
Do you understand? Your people took you far. He was not near us. Commotion no subsided before they came. So you see how the world is. The persons that have been empowered to help the situation, rather they flee from the point. I was running. If you watch the videos, I was running left, right, and center, holding people. Take it easy. I did not run away from it.
The police security persons
were running away from it.
No, but Suraj and Ghanese Osro, or Ghanese Yashesha. It's my member by being no more and pramo kakra.
I mean, these things don't.
So the Raj is not running away because he's afraid. He's running away because Lord come in no my friend. Lord come yare for no da.
Or to one all my
instructions. And so dampa so my instructions.
All my instructions.
One friend from presidency. It is Raj no o jira ba bia me pramo keke. And just be usro.
Why na onim Carlos von Brazil? Onim no. Say our deputy chief of staff.
Von Brazil.
Deputy chief of staff. Carlos von Brazil. Your friend Aduma boss man. Oh no.
When you say Anglophone, which make sure more because you know them no. Now you say you don't want pay to me if I hear mo bibi. I tell you. I tell you. But I don't. Von Brazil say me Von Brazil. You know them so well that
no, I dare not. for me, Enra, Von Brazil displayed.
He
displayed show of maturity. Obaye. Because Obia Owo Hono. I mean, on himself Obia Nimno. Obaye, I saw him. Oh, Honorable Yarga. What do you say? Fifi Kwete. Oh, Okujeto. No, they instruct from in there. Then they come and play friendship. You could see that. You could see that. In fact, the first batch of people that they came.
We have never trusted them.
No, of course I don't trust them. But I'm saying that the first batch of people that came, minimum biya wo mumu. So I asked whether these are the people coming to receive the petition, and one of the police officers said yes. So Meko Jina Ablakwa Ayarga, Mama Ayarga Mo, and I said, if these are the people who are coming to receive the petition, let's go back. It was after that, and Carlos von Blasey Ebaye.
Come in the national service for the
Maza, I don't think that they are qualified national service. I tell you.
All the national service for the
Maza Diba Miasa, and I said, wait, mo ya from Mamo Dene. So later, and I'm going to Carlos von Blasey. Of course, and when he came, oh, you know, the way he related, the public imagery was good. But I'm saying that. So what was the stupidity of the police in this action? That they have pepper spray, so they want to test the use of the pepper spray. And I make catch Commander Ahin. As a commander, look at the troops you have brought and look at the crowd that is here. If this crowd decide that they are going to surge on you, how many bombs will you throw?
You can't throw. You
think that in throwing the bombs, we will not be able to bring down some of your officers and take their shields and probably take away the guns? But can you imagine that when you are shooting at us and we also are able to take your guns, what it will mean? So stop that thing. You go for peacekeeping. You go for international training. And this is not the etiquette that you are taught. If this is how you are taught policing, I bet you come and sit at home. We are better than you. Oh, me Brian a champion on TME.
I have a free demonstration at hotel. Fantastic.
Me Brian a champion on TME.
Oh, say the immune ya dry.
Oh, I don't see. Don't think that anybody hates you. But you hate yourself.
Why?
Brian Champo. And you know what's Rock City no? Hotel no. And you know that Marty say what busy internet styling it into a hotel no. And you know that Marty say Okakoto Royal Cozy Hotel, affectionately called Jiraba Dubai no.
A Cozy Hotel
near Papa no Moko Kunu ya Nansai in the Upper West region.
Wow. Brian.
Yes. Auntie, naturally say you are good to go.
Yeah.
Where is this greed coming from? Where is it coming from? Abba. Sometimes you look at it and I don't understand. I sincerely don't understand.
The greed,
the level of avarice, greed. Wait, look, and Sembi Oha Untiminka. But Brian Champong, at the time that he was said no Ministry of Interior, and he called Boo Nipa Bebre in the Ayawaso by election. So okay.
The National Security Minister.
No, Minister of State at the Ministry of Interior. So, sir, there was a vow. Sam George and others were beaten. Obianim say NDC for ye Brian Champong as Minister for Agriculture. Omonto Abamano.
Oh, I know. I saw someone now. But
Omonto Abamano. So that immediately after that, if you go and check the support Brian Champong gave to some of the NDC people to retain their primaries. So you have money. Now, say state hotels are not doing well. Must you buy them? Assuming they are not doing well, must you buy them?
But Oyawa said the president is incompetent to get it back on its feet.
President.
This foolishness of say state assets are not doing well, they must be sold. Meaning baby if you buy it.
State capture. And now discuss it.
Yes.
State capture.
I don't know baby if you buy it. Okay, Tema Oil Refinery.
So you don't know state capture.
Maybe. Only Tema Oil Refinery.
Aye.
Papa now yes CEO. Claimed that the company was not doing well. But the emolument continues to be on the rise. The company is not doing well, but your salary increased. Your V8 and the specification increased. Your allowances and your travels also increased.
That's because right. It is possible.
Of course.
It's possible to capture. And no one will stop.
So that it is possible it
is possible to capture. And Ghanaians, it is possible for Ghanaians to keep quiet.
Tor is deteriorating, but the CEO
was living large.
Yes. Skyrocketed.
Until Wayesa Avia. Now we see. Now we are forming the company. Now coming to buy the Tema Oil Refinery that or no as CEO or say it was non-profitable.
Oh yes.
What is that case? Union for
into the union for Ministerial Benard Ȯrder,
the former CEO now wants to buy.
They want to buy Tema Oil Refinery.
In fact, company now
the company 3 times. You say na union aba. No, mo say company no ma ko change. No ma sign contract.
Some God with you Tema Oil.
Also no mo yumbi. Minyen say ya na. Minyen say ya na. Bobo. Minyen say.
Well, obudi na na.
I'm serious. It is look, it got to a time now seminar pro the Attorney General had to look at the agreement and cancel it and said stop the sale.
That time.
But Sasi you know instantly because it meant that he deliberately was running down Tema Oil Refinery in order to provide a platform to buy.
Do you know why on the fiasco?
It's possible.
Because it is possible that the president and vice president are behind.
But it's not far-fetched. We are
they are in cahoots.
China for your baby refinery. Why would I start refinery?
How do you think that when we have a refinery that is time tested, it's not profitable? Internal refinery business is not profitable. But you go and allow a private man to come and do a refinery. Now the tankers are back to collapse your own local tankers. Deliberately, President Akufo-Addo, you appoint CEOs to the state hotels, so that these CEOs are behaving like the Tema Oil Refinery CEO, running down the hotel so they can sell unto themselves. In doing so, of 14 years, Okokwe Goldie, your friend said, Labadi Beach Hotel, they made losses only in 2 years. Into 12 out of 14, no, Labadi Beach Hotel made profits and accounted for dividends and gave money to the state of Ghana. That money, part of it was used to pay the foolish men in the police yesterday who were throwing tear gas. The profit from that place is enabling them to be paid their salaries.
Sir, private man be far. That's kind of maybe.
So the ability to appoint or to even get more police people will be reduced. So we are not doing this.
This is what
we are doing. So we are fighting so that some of these state institutions can continue to survive. Otherwise, but all the time you tell us, and because maybe I mean who daily graphic, almost GDP has grown by 4.7. Do you understand what it means to say GDP has grown? Net say, your wealth has grown. Do you understand? Obia, your wealth has grown is the person who goes to borrow money.
Borrow money. Now your friends farming are you from Ukraine?
You see, the person whose wealth has grown and is increasing is that person who goes to borrow money. You are borrowing 3 billion. They are giving you 350 million Ghana cedis. And then you are not able to dollars. You are not able to meet the conditions precedent so that you get 350 million. And yet your economy is growing. Who is controlling that wealth? Sometimes you cannot say then I say that the economics we went to school to learn, no, we are not applying. Because to apply, when you say gross domestic product has grown, what it means is that the wealth of the nation has grown. How come that the wealth of the nation has grown and sometimes you go and borrow to come and pay salaries?
It tells you say and you're not correct.
Ain't it? So I think that President Akufo-Addo, after a protest, will take steps to discontinue the state capture by handing over the hotels back to Senate to operate. Even that, TUC, Monsore, you are too docile. Kojoban, you are too so docile. Be active. The TUCs to start now asking that, look, instead of you constituting Senate to come and manage the hotels, we can manage the hotels. And let the TUC appoint their own people and see whether these hotels will suffer the kind of losses that they are suffering. State assets, we add on to, we don't dispose of. I give you 2 companies. Only Museums and Management Board. They chose a young man to become the CEO of Museums and Monument Board. Meet any interview be. Or say Dana oni nadam fu bi ekoye baby a omode mano. Say onko ye jumano. Omokodru ya no nadam fu ne bisa no say, does President Akufo-Addo hate you so much? Na ha bibia say, what are they bringing you here to come and do? His response was this: President knows my capacity, so he wants me to transform the place. Even as they have done some things that I think that is to twist our history. Uko the museums and you go to the monuments, and you can see that when you empower an efficient person, he does a great job. So ni minu David Asante. Afak.
Yeah, Afak.
So ni David Asante. Yeah. David Asante was taken to Ghana Publishing Company. Okodru na oho eye time na ye fi was dusty. Everybody said, David Asante, ejuma bebre awa ye ama afaki. Is that the reward President Akufo-Addo can give you, to go and throw you in the dust? Go and see Publishing Company of Ghana. Look at how beautiful it is. You see how beautiful it is? That young boy has transformed the publishing company into one of the nicest buildings. Wapentino. He has brought in new equipment. The company is flourishing. So the solution to state companies that are not doing well is that you look for energetic people who have a future and who have a vision. They will transform it, not to sell. Rock City Hotel is not making any profit.
Really?
By the evidence from Ghana Revenue Authority, Rock City Hotel is not making profit. Of course, they could be doing smart accounting, declaring losses, and therefore would not be able to pay taxes. And yes, sir. But Obianim say Rock City, as soon the only time Rock City is able to get 50% patronage is during the Easter. Beyond that, Uko Rock City and say they have less than 10% patronage. So, but they are paying electricity bill, they are paying water bill. The overhead will not reduce because the overhead will continue to rise. Swimming pool cleaning and detergents and in
now even water bill, no, a light bill, no, as whether a legal connection.
That's right. And also me know you are doing in that question.
Now say Rock City no ba kono na obehwe no water and light nyina abehwe be kube kombo na illegal.
And in the face of all that, no, Rock City is not making profits. It has never declared dividends. It is money that they are putting in. And Rock City is interested in buying hotels that are doing well, so that obitimi at the end no cover the expenses of that place. Final submission. Minim Bobby, but yeah, called school kakra. We read a book called Economics Without Tears. I think by Ȯrder.
Economics Without Tears. Not tears, stadium at you are try.
Economics Without Tears. Yes. If you police forward home, where are they going to receive their money? They should travel from Lora to Bolgatanga, and now they should travel from Lora to Tamale. Inti Bosundiano. These are the people who travel to go and collect money. So you put up some of these places. Until the banks in Lora will not make profit, but banks in Tamale, in Kumasi, in Techima will make profit, so that you would use that to balance off or to offset. If you don't understand this basic economics, I recommend Economics Without Tears by Edward Osu. And that's it.
Chaze, boom, state capture.
Dear woman, say Monday, I movement for change. Ye launch ye GTP will move and pick. Invite him na Orana Chamante. Invite him say Ombran one church. Economics Without Tears. Wakai any state capture in no ebekano. Mane nyam because abaya waba washa da die japade book ono the Ghana constitution ato baby. I don't know draw the constitution how ombesi bi a capture mine sanity. Now obekaya abai we ne buy ya Achimota forest. State capture no answer free senate ngwa.
Yeah.
Oba ya no de ko Achimota forest. Ana baby ankofo bompaye no omo chefai. Ti hono o ma beni won plot room minister si nyina omo plot room.
Na say you know and go through omo review.
O ma chewie ho na ko review bibi. Asase ya chewie a se do wo wodi ewom chazo usu di ewom. O ma cha asase ewie ho na ko review bibi. Agufo do ani ni asase o be review de. Abujina po ani ni asase o be review de. And that was the beginning of the state capture. State capture me no to so. Obviously e kwa ko bia de bia friend e Japan royal e wo London. Ye mbie no krom ha o. Anotino ya sesa $12 million. Say ye di kwa ko bie ye the company ne cost stock exchange. Na ko yira.
Saska na we.
Ayira wo mu botoma egu omo di. Omo chele
$12 million.
Omo di free. Omo di free. Na nkofo gunsa one prisoner okowi abode o owi abanche owi akoko owi ansuo wo dansa one prison ya wo sankofo ya wo money dollar omo mpesidi na omo mu sa tuefo wo mo na esa so administer justice wo mo na atwa justice no so maye o wo mo fa man no. That was the second state capture. State capture yes ye baba sky train. Ye kwa kohwehwem se ye baba sky train many ye kwa ha ni memos aba no madi $2 million.
Yeah
do will ya ba me se kwa ye kwa bank of $2 million ya dane ne fantastic capture because for them no sika hye ho a ye to nyomi se sika ne be me sika no ne be ma e je se ye gi sika ne free yesem ene mama mema dane ma okuba because nipa be sore be se gu ni ene na ni table so no wontumi ntua nti o ka se ye kasa kro wontumi nkabi wontumi nye sika kro ntofi wo no ba krom de be ne no ne kufu do ba betwema so. That is the state capture. Yet Kroma ana PDS electricity kakraka me nyinam kanea sanko fo ya ekofaye e rane ne se nyompe omuye no sa de bre se ya monyemo ade
ya twika adodi
ya twedi e muske ni bebi afa akodi o mo nchen ya ti ha Ken of Orientas will transfer 52 million Ghana cedi from Ghana Commercial Bank to an unknown account up to date. You do me account for Saskano. Who baby? You see, your transfers come from one account to an unknown account. When you know, menu me
Skana yira.
Ayira and the Kufuado. Sikana yira. State capture. Me bano wanda na walking. You see, ye kwako ye Pualugu Dam. Na ye di irrigation na ye nuane ama na ba me nyina edibi. Odon kwako disika. $12 million and also ayira. State capture. Menu mi anoti ha. Yes, ye kwako di tax. What's your tax home ra? Tax biya obegia. Ne bua dis obegia ni yenye.
Yeah.
Ya tuana SML was so akwaje 1 billion every year state capture. And the SMF when they catch say sika ne ma omo. E se si
ko bi ho.
E ti hwan de kon ho. Ana no American ni bro ni fita me ne di nko no no kire me say musika nya ye wi akọ Guyana.
Really?
Ko Guyana a common knowledge. So this administration, this president, and in the Bushia, or capture the oil sector and all the sectors of Guyana. O minor Yenisika Umuno, Yadia state capture the Busha say, or my Japadia terminal 1 na nesu other than. Baby, I don't first by a fuck up routine. How many running this year? The Sikana bomb, Magda or Ghana government. State capture. Now be coming back down here, then in front to and a real power brokers. Eshechire kwabra na minim se ka yade ba ye huni pamobo sankofo ye wo tibie mu ahokire omu a ana omu wiawo ye te ha anya se yade bia ba very covid state capture kroya no nyonko kofa ne yire papa o se dio wo the company that be airport your friend frontiers na wa chichi Ghana ma sika pore $94 million na ye se ma ban Ghana government ya jabe jino only $5 or $6 million
6
and it's Ghana kanwe state capture ye come wasem ubuza gwagwadma menua wase onimu ho ye busa ye fresiama transport minimo ye go busa Paul Adamo chiro se minimo ye busa president ko asasem gwa na mo ka kire wa sama na beji sika no na we na nkofo gunsa wo mu a e de ntine ni se ye yi omomo there is no reason why also
there we we na police ni yetimi afra wo presidency akacho say enkrofo bi ko demonstration ko bu wo mo
na wo so aba
wagimie
bosome nkura yenyin se
wagimi no be your mind we say
that wo fatuo sutu chari pada wo ma sa kwa sua odes no say hey mudi o ma lewu wagisika no ko anything ayese obi a capture sector dia ma no tunya branch so check ya chale ni ho akodim adia na ye di ebiti no anya me so be check ya
adwuma ya di no
adwuma ya di me ye nimi ye was less than 6 months to go they be old man apo uri aja ye be ho so ya bodam time ko me so be capture senate that is it man 6 or check here tunya wo e de kabebe fi
wa drop on
no wa fa phone no na kwabla ye de bia ye fa Labadi beach o Labadi beach de bia aboma se bim room bia under hoda unless on person catch us Labadi beach hotel no o mo de bia bedidi no o mo di free no mo free because de bia be ko bia why ma e de na catch us e boka no mo o dictate financial chese de bia
this is vibrant who expatriates around
this is the bia hotel bia no a efe anase mu de tisa ho ya ko Friday Saturdays ya ni anena ni afifa
ya mo fa bi wo fam
o be de se o be fam kwa bla ya mo fam nya sa kro no be bitimo
over ya fam emfa
o ma jibuti o sam ka jo agubo de o ko so ya
ya fam emfa
o be jibuti ya o mo jibuti o no mo ko bie sandbox e wo pona no ho na kwasia da ko na go
mo fa wan sa asini nyi
o ma won ko ko fo ma ye bio o ma ye bi pa
o ma fa wan sa asini nyina
back up na it to be so dangerous e be man go fo yi afom ho di yes our man there will be no country because I been me hu say go fo is bi wi a na visa o ma me chance me wi amoro de omo de
da ye ne na misuro no
no but you see
say Joma nya opportunity say Alan nya opportunity first 3 months 4 months 5 months no action amanfo do mo baji
na kwabna
there will be no Ghana
dia ye ka ya ye ka tie Akufo do ye se ora la jamati ba be no opportunity na wa be di sanse hunu na ba betu praises ana me ni mo me
what I mean is say after 3 months
after 3 kwa
na bibia
1 month ni po bebre
bibia be wi abi
masa
yeah
bibia be wo bia area no capture because say dem go fu we si bia kire Ghana for say dey si bi wi sika ye tumi mema ya me ya beti so no o ma nya say tem o ko London Dubai ni America mo live it say Jeff Bezos omo no me rob shoulders ti dey bi o here dollars na me no tia when was the last time $600 today be say the boy tiri so say depreciation of the dollar of the cedi mezu bi sika me die cedi enunti na ejapade a esomo yesi yaton ye ko hwe mu nso a wosi mewu ble en na busuan so capture ni mo ei
yes
enu kwa na metia mentiase no so mo so fa ni wo se capture obi e capture kobra won capture na de koma ko vie ya paki kwa tu se ewia de besie bi ezi adwuma no ma hye o sa ho ba oye aban foforo na ba oye ye court adom beko court ro o judges ne go o ma paki ni say bim so the Ghanaian must rise up when mo ma ba be nyini aba be ka kire ye ma say papa no ma mobra
ni wa papa e
kronfo complete kronfo kwabna because of to opposition mu ni baw when na wa ban we mu enne wo me na beti so opposition asemis wa parliament wa na ewia gba be di ansa na wa ko ye program no mu ba di e to di krom tumi to
na that time asempa from pyramid ya ton sa no ma kan se kwabna twen
many chairman so bi obi si o ba na as your horn more parliament is in session e bi ma ba be kire no manyi bi atodi
o fa me de minnim wo mo say you know
na san kofo ya sa be dan wo ka kire say o mo ye ye first skafo amantamu a me tia se nyi
kofo time no kra de na nya abufu because kofo say time no ofo bi se kra du apraku no aboni degrees da or ye adwuma wa brochire ofa SK buaf no won chambers
that is it
in opposition ofa we ya won adwuma kakra bi oye ofa we ya oye say ha we gwache ja kokra no no
ye America oye di pa kakra
eye but when we there
from zero
and kwasiafo from top to down
take campaign from here zero to hero wo mu there bi no
kwasiafo from top to down
from
penny to akola any yenim omo okro mu amon nam ko
mu lika pre yo manya nya kro no sika eye pure activity na se wo security personnel wo nwene ho wo chembe ho kra wo sibi onyonko wo yemba wia man sika no instructor so koto tear gas and as a pepper spray egu innocent go for mo ye demonstration protect wildlife wo so Jimmy na ko onuma dey very positive defiance eno tie beba so sa na nye we kwa no mo capture o eja pade no ka de na ye ma na gefi so mo abadaye ono ba no de ken GVG abeshem esla
when we were fun kra che mo nyina
wo de abeshem o wo kana wa konkon pade nei
asle usinam asalam down also near pyramid house
yes
na nyumrebe na asle usinam ti free MPP official no cross kwa na ni mu achemienu na ne na ase fi o cross gota na ko etufo de fie wa
when
satan no sa gas stretch no so mu jamini bi
yes
so usu and there was sinese I said chichi kiki esro no jata usesibosi su gold eslo usu
kwabna hwan na mbewia yesika okroma ana wo motumi aya omuhwia na asofo yi omo so ko galamse bi hemfu ya ye bi ana omo tape omu nyina nto bi etu nkasa because omo so be kasa no mo release tape am say o ga kai ye be yuto. How can we build a country like that? Ebe dey try to chiro my sir na me hu ye kwab na ye nyine ne ese obi a wo ben in fear ye friends edioso no 70 years no na ga wo ya ben wu so. Because after 70 years, they can hear extra time. To be a person who have 20 papa, and the rock for the DBT in Ghana for Nina, Papa Lenini. on for sika nya hwe oni taste say any taste afi na aba menim the president no be mu a wa benya taste adware wo wiem woni
wa the crazy here
ye na see here
o taba ma o mu book o ma attach a book Machiavellian and o ma other books o mu reading hu say uwu a asase wiase foforo ba bi o wa betimi agigine yes e wo mutrim e wo kwadu
to omo fa no agodi ahini o ba foforo
omo wo idea say enipa wu a wo ngu ye there is another world asase wo mutrim no
sankofo we pa kire nipa nyanza but yet do mu ne say baby omo disika ne konya obi anim eno ti Ghana fo no a mo so ana we omo ya defo ni obi anyo defo omunya no look edru baby na here Akufo do high no position rally crop kwa no Cape Coast no tumi go sika no way now let's go or say you don't know that you don't have funding and ebuso ana wodi bia ma running mate flat bearer no a wono de odi oba akwa de wanya no ho atam to ohia wa so kwa na wadidi no or to the bottom 400 or the amount
wa ayi no mo anfa nka ho item na tena joma amasi ye no Akufo Addo mana fa ho nyina
oh na say ye no na si mutala ka kasa asem yi wo TV3 mutala na ka kire mi o se de baba ko friend attendidie na mutala so tie ya for 15 minutes wo din na tema te say ne papa be ye president am on your friend the first family you know o ho kwa so ko kacha tem na 3
wafa
o jimusika na we abaya sisa na after 1 month wa obey president
na me
na
o frame o mi phone so edidi matem ada ban besesa ada na me gira ofie kwa no
da say we dey
ebra me nkontokwa
no oni emugamo wo pie ya no we wata
ebra
eyemugamu na me no
ba pani so firi mampon ye nyina ye fie be ka mo nkirimu ama kroni be se
eduane mo say a very restaurant they say
I suppose
all had about be change go for go di free look okọ asama ni baby bebra o say ba sisa toilet ye capture
yo
ada buy no ebe sisa no I'm telling you, it's a Ghana for now. Ebe capture Japadia go for a take it from me. Now Timothy for us, I ain't see no. I was assassinated down pine. Ye be show more maybe Simudan. Says I said that. Yen ya so Ghana for. Enuti eye trimpa or the buyer nen ni se koyese or me Japadia.
But let me ask you this. Me hunu baby, me young adwuma. I'm here to establish that you say eya omo ebugu yi baby ana remonacha you know
trade fair
yes some of the company be on the BC apartments
oh yes
private apartment
and then to me the pana nkasa no ni sika also raise no aye den amano
are you sure
oh yes a private apartment and yet trade fair be and be redevelop it take it from me why need trade fair
because me call baby nra anaju na Lebanese ni bi ne China ni di nkomo then I overheard
and yet trade fair bia no mba besie a apartment ana nipa no kra no equity a sika also raise no problems aba ho ana kan sensem now sa trade fair no entokwa ni otan ala nya wo ho no o be na mana bo mu a o be ba woni ma say sika no ngofo bi e dey to mo nkwa na omo dey to ne nkwa na
on the trade fair ya apartment
erizana ko obi enu oba be trade fair say ye ba be si do na wo trade be no mo ye han mo ba be e ho fair wa obi enu tama wo ye njenyi na wo refi say baby a psychiatric hospital we asylum da hoyi asylum yi psychiatric yi ya to me ye say yen gongo yi hospital for ne doctors
see no ya so ma afa
half o mo say o mo na bodam for ne kwa kwotena ye be fa half no ma fa
yes ya ken for that
oh yes ya apartment yen for man say capture ediwe na wo na uti wo so ye Ghana ni you are a proud Ghanaian okay I'm a proud Ghanaian how proud Ghanaian mama 2x4 we aba be say Japanese wo man nim nyina ba ma bi anim
na se mo so ka ho
ye ka ho kom na ye ka ho te na me ko ho ntini ye ka ho jira me ko ho ntini na wo so me awie aduma 2008 ni prevent Kufuor so be ka nim
na se me da me 2008 na me jam ho
ana ka se 2007 no na wo pere se ye di se ma Kufuor be fra biara
me ka ya mo se me ya kwala bone
ana ye eno na no rala nchema nchira be ka se ye tene around the house of clock e ka sa die nensi hwe papa di no fe hwe de oba be Ghana
no but trade fair de ne me won
enye trade fair nko he me se nyoma o ma ye okrum ha no na omo ya de omo ye ne se wa omo nim so be kasa ne ama obi ya ba here look na trade fair nko na oka ko busa ho 37 bia DVL fo yi wonye police fo we amo so makosi eda wo ko benya no ho mu de de ona ma mu why mu ye dia ma mu DVL ho ba 37 ho nyina no o mu nyina be ko because you see police fo nyina ba be ko ho amu na sase ne o mu dia ebusuan temfa eti mu kwa na mbese mu de da kire mu ka se mu na mani atia na
simple
hey na yeti krom ha obianu a wo kasa aka kire mu se aye yie asofo shira echia mo a instead of so bomb pies nya be kla mu nyina no ye bomb pies se nya me bomb mo adwene o ma adwene mo sa goso anwia bomb pie o bomb mo imam fo shia mo a de bia mo na mo organize prayers sa mo ba ye adwuma mo be ka kire nya Allah se one class agofu akrofo no mo se ye mo kwatete
o ma kofa na ntwa be gina o ko aguno so no ma akanche anu abu ahwe o mo se yakum atamfo
can you imagine
kwase ase wo ma
ni a mu wi o man sika bla yi wo mu no o ka mo nsam no a na edu ba bia o so reason
for ayi no mbekwa a na oyonko osmo nko fa snap bra na no samanfo gm
snap na
bia gm ya mu nyino ma chigira pa gm
asiase mo nko
ya gm de bia mo ko wi bia mo fa mra gm
wo se ya fia o maje
omo boys bi om tete ahemfie wa omo de enkukoti na ntwieti omobra jimi de bia ntomasi ne buwa om na tiem pia wa ye ni nyina
o ma pede envelope mano
wa ye ni nyina pia yesi ahemfie ni bi wo kura no a se boys no wan sese wo mu yi a okwa ye ma ontra ni mu o tra akire enti de na nakasa wo jeso no wo sese boys no adwuma omo ya no omu nya adwuma papa bia kwase aye ka PhD asebase PhD eye Dutch enso nkola agwa himfie omu nya adwuma ko school ontimi ntwiro ndin yoni ma aye na pia
wajiko
na pia
na de wo be pia
kwase asem nko ejimisem abodam sem
obetwa from adopakosi anwumre
chai
suban ete ho ano
chai
dan here asem yi ba dia me koti akom de twa me sunu kwase ekuobu asante bate from Democratic Ashanti Youth Assembly adaya okuye to de si asante fo ne akanfo so se o tata om
evon
te se wo mu ko fan kwase fo so mo hwe wo mo ma dwunu da o kakra o
evon
yes so ye nuanum fo yesu pe business too much na ye ya boys ya ko jisika say oh ye organize press conference that just say dia counter demonstration hwen kwase
no ukija tori yanso obuwa muso mu yipa hello yazo ukija tori no obuwa muso yipa
wona wuti wa sika o se tumi di baba ye adwuma ye keje tia phase 2 ye we ma wo babu no a wuti kumase wuti asantimante mo hoto no ye di sika no baba betron obi akope 1000 Ghana cedis e the microphone si wa no be kase ye tata akanfo a na wo so waba be kasa nkwasesem we si yintie eje no a omo ye sa nioma no ba ni nyina ne se we ya akoduru omo nya ho hwe Ȯrder Kufuor eno ana no o twasa
wonu ade ye mi hu pa sunyane onse sunyane airport na nche ono na school bi o
yes
omo to abu school na gu e de si hostel
can you imagine
yes oh we have the video here
ebe you dey hono me hu ta hotel no me hu
omo to school na gu ADC omo
chese nkofu we pa say there is no tomorrow and it na omu wi omo be gira Ghana for kon wa breaking the age and omu ye bibia say omu the electoral commission na kia ya nya chichim Ghana sa aba we to ye mistake wa ha ye start about no 7 a.m. anopa by 7:30 na wono wakra Ghana wakra na nanom watwa na nam wonse do we ye mistake sa aba we ye koto no we ye least mistake obetwa na nam wonse do because ebufu na wo system no kwabra enkofu bu omabufu no omso ka ya hwe omo enkosi 7 December I had the last time wa or opportunity so be punish mo ukoye mistake o police station me say 7 o'clock start by 7:30 we your first casualty we be farm ba so obituary near no ko it's as a body we can never go unpunished and ubenya a whole security setup was say one no there sikai o se de ya adepa no ye kwakoye who will be the running mate na canarity because bonye na koso do so hwese education ministry enko so akotwa 84 million am a busy internet so on my secondary schools internet abra internet ni
o matches can
na boso me bia ye say 11.1 million
how much is
why adey how
matches can
na sa de fun na mda so tipa to me na matrim
matches can di
to shiawa no to okon hodom wa no ofre wa kwaso ampani o so ya bra office say the office papa bitim
na me kra de omumu bia ni wa from Akufo to Dawa kan se
o da pa pe de o
fere kra
o fere so do o ye da damfo
no Solomon akwade okotra PCFM no star boy no your friend say
yeah no
dia yi sajo atwitwa
chaso
usu mi amini chaso usu that time asempa ni ho mobro bi otimi be gira ni mu wa so pe asempa FM be gira wa na no chaso usu afre mi papa panimu te semi
wono tu ma fujini
se mi hia no yi baby anadwunu mi hia no mrekuduka we ya me kojina car park se me toka me yi mi sika me bottom sika kwame despite that man me di 22 years mrekuduka hia ni we start ala odi ala na che na ni hu fin sei na mrekuduka se me ukra envelope bi mrekuduka se
o to wage
me mfama me de am se na omu case bi se me area o me nkoda se takwa
o me garamse o
bibi
ai me garamse
muni ami o me wasa munu se na odi aboba se envelope mrekuduka se me mfama na se
so usu na de bro
ai
se mrekuduka me ka se ko sa teso
ana me se na me mrekuduka no me ne no business ben ye wa
ben na wa ya manua
dabi o ye kodi edwaba ya me balance akam
wa se edwaba no
ye kodi edwaba yi e na me balance akam
we ka se wa ya type ho o be record o mu jimi ye
dabi o na me sua recording
na
e wa Ghana na cha so osu no mo begina sempa ni mo pa cha e pe be bia kasa e na msbasa fa na de ko mi free ana me testing me kumituka
fantastic
sense kada
ewa ni o
ewo iwo
da so o ya wo
ewo cha so osu wati kokwaji usika what is this and na mo to be for phone free obi de beje kakra se on
se o wa ye o mu nyansa o ma ye nti o se bra beje kakra
wa wia o man sei
o ma ya we so o ma komade o mu nim se bi ni ubotum to mu shia o se beje kakra no nya nkwasoafo so di o ma cho hey wa ye mi yo ni tirimu yo obi awia sika o se ge de bo ho bra ya de show wa ubunfu wa yi kakra ma wa u prezino hey na ekroma ya bobo mana na obehu soldier for the police for so o mu sha gwasafo a yes sir hey
na John kuma na yire nam na soldier for 8 na guard wo mo
enura wo ho me ba no one insurance company
obi asende me o say Techiman irrigation land has also been sold off to Martin
because ho na oka enya onko tamale o ben hospital na asase ho nyina na de say taxi drivers or tamale ni anim de o we am so we Habib dia we last we got about 31st December me got about you go program o one na tell me o me na we Habibu dia we Yendi Mustafa dia we na airtime so sad
Techima anyway
I say at Kumasi only said the airport now Akufo-Addo commission is not still operating.
No. Almost even 30%.
Enti we ena Asante hine ekotena ase ena omo commission ye no.
Ose
we ena Asante hine kotena ho ena omo commission ye.
Sanaa ko bi dia ne ye adwuma.
Nana ko ye.
E dia ye adwuma.
Enye adwuma.
Me referee ye adwuma.
Dabi Bobby
ye adwuma.
Enye adwuma.
Sanaa ko ye dia ye adwuma.
Dabi me say enye adwuma.
Ye adwuma.
Nana ko ye.
Ye adwuma. First flight from Germany Düsseldorf. Landed
after that
to Kaya. Landed
Dabi.
Oh, no, I'm calling you. I'm saying, I'm not going to be
I feel the Okasa number.
Messin, I'm not going to be dear. I say, you know, who said, Juma. That is a new Juma. And I want to fire. Nana could be dear.
You're tricking another.
Miss and Americano.
Who's that?
Being a lie and a lie.
To be drunk and a lie.
Oh, my and a lie.
Monah, in person. Oh, and I know my and a lie. Monsieur, Juma, a Juma.
Obeda wo se nya adwuma
adia no me fa ho
wo fa ho
opa yo go tell you prem se cha
when you gani
feel se go tell you prem ko na se nya adwuma dia fine se ebe no
we dia metimi ato ticket na me no akọ
me se nya adwuma mra nsa no abeka
me se nya adwuma
adwuma na ko bia adwuma
sa go
sa airport no
matreko for go matreko go
enra me ba no
Nana ko bi enya sha na nana je kakra na say nana
message nana ya adwuma o mo treki no so mo awie
o mo go treki na
o ma treki na so mo awie nto no so akotena ho
me say ya adwuma
e na o mo twa antro e na o mo fa plane back besi ho e na obi ehun say o plane e besi ho after that o ma pack
o ma se say o me dwane
ya adwuma
enye nana nkwa na o mo yesa o kai say Botema Sports Complex Omoko commission Botema Sports Complex we ya. Na Akufo-Addo almost see he should go into the volleyball other places now. Or see they have another assignment to work up because Ukoha even marking scrum for mo ya.
Omoko fa say so many area also Kobo area on him bi edin commission school that see what say one year gwara nko. Now he na say omumra be tutu school.
William say
what commission you know
we are fucking
Lazia but we are Lazia but we are go Kubasero o share farmers o say na bom go tra hotel di dimme farmers le ba be come as if you say a magazine the other time as no da farmers
oh Bobby inti papa bi e share me and okay say I don't want to mention the name of the insurance company. What's it mean ya? Ye ba Accra, ye ba betu ya John Kuma. Ne benefits adi ama ne yire. Na ye 2.5 million.
I see.
2.5
insurance. $1 million and
millions.
Ghana cedis.
Say cedis Obi.
Me ko fa me.
And that is the thing that they came, the insurance company. So mo ba be your Ghana. Until now or to me for say I should also come and do insurance. My response was that I don't steal. I say when yes sir. Anya me ne John Kuma na we school the same year. Anya me ne contesting Nook selections. Anya me ne na opposition that time no odi Alan Chirimantinchi. Betraying Alan Chirimantin and Onya award and I call Maslock from Maslock. Dabenya Maslock. NEIP. We all know ni okoye. Yes, this will be why you can in some body. But when you somebody no kre. You can't find. And NIP na okonya sika. And oko contest elections and O2 sitting MP no.
Yeah.
Then from there, now my deputy finance minister. Now all of a sudden, when Sikana insurance company move back between 2.5 million at the amount a year. Because of that, every one of us must come and join the insurance company.
Okay, wait insurance for.
Oh, master, now wait so we can send me the member.
Mama we so na men samra. Royal Chapter Property Group Limited say ensase a ewo eye teacher mante ebensawam. Sansase no ena wo mo so wo mo ebo ho eban e de ama wo. O abrochire amano ne ba bia obi a woteme nka no. Mia wani emfasi kan komo obi no ochira emra ma mesu nchire bobi ansa. Wamu chane 70 by 100, 80 by 80, 3500, 70 by 50. Na nembo no da from. Ano mo a year 2 and 3 expandable bedroom houses. Ewo teacher mante. Asumdwe wo ho ye bia ni ho ka ko ka da bi. Wamu nsase no wamu edi nsuo ko onka ne akọ no mo di market rose kama. No longer the same. Royal Chapter Property Group Limited from 025 65 15 862. Meboso 025 65 15 862. Nani wa monkasa. Aya quick credit. NSA from Bills Micro Credit. Quick credit. They say from Bills Micro Credit. 15 years in the system. Omwa bua papa. Na mamenka Seahorse 5050 engine coolant. Car boyading, engine boyading. Bow engine won't buy free overheating ho. We hear Seahorse. Bow radiator a tank no and won't buy. Na you na chin we hear Seahorse. My engine no so lifespan no and check. A Seahorse. Afi, fuel consumption, when you for Seahorse 5050 engine coolant. Was a car no besu? This will need that from Ȯrder. And yet, Rata. Oko ahomacho ba obianto na ase. Eda from Boko. Aye. No. Say Okoto a Seahorse 5050 engine coolant. I see. What do go engine no more? Eda from Boko. How much obo obianti? I see. Was so memo a man for encore a year lubricant shops a hot war. Namon Kwajimo dear from 0244 577 559. Na Sir Ujia Tango Prime Washing Powder. Suniama Maniama Ninti Mimunyam Ante Wine. One say powder washing a yinibuwa would see and Yamavia not on search you a whinny. Now some why Akasha, Mommy Afrano. At times where we have netted me pacho Tango Prime Washing Powder and more tarnum say him. Wouldn't see carry top perfume cry Fesuniama and one no and top perfume would them peche when I walk chrono. Fre a data paper mail and was 0243 033 033. One more say a year top choco we sing Kodan and Tadiano afraid the TA now ma warm and yama pedi and one chocolate spread ya wamadiaba chocolate spread I ye the fabrudum worm nadia from no cartoon waka meow and Kodano pe penipe 3-in-1 chocolate drink ya wamadiaba you hear so she afe tabia heba center woman de did tabia takum or the aba boost to immune system tabia takum was here na the woman de eye ewo afra 100% organic hey neda tabia takum wedi kumcha tabia heba center woman say woman di enura ba 823 di yade eye papu yade fever wonam ye wo ya wanu mu atoa osi aya no anum bi tabia ba capsules nie wasi wo yamu atim constipation take place usisimi ya wo ya etaika wo trans ya wo sorry ya wo bre eye tabia ba capsules eye anum bi ai unya ni free share do ngotwa mfansa nka I thief tell you from way I was 0243 686861 unsabeka omo bright soldier capsules, bright garlic plus capsules, and the bremo and then you ray and then for abay for we da when you ask so my patcha thank you
so kwaya insurance no be why
patcha me kwa hebi so me ko hebi ade kura me de kotu ade aye no akere me. And let me just do this for Ghanaians.
My whole video be a Benard champion aya.
Also there okujeto de
that be also document okujeto de buy efa Rock City omudika or they are making losses and yanokre and that they are fake documents. Na say okujeto etimi approve or no eba be ma okujeto efie anadan ewa Trasako.
Oh no, branch amo.
No, a man hotel account.
No.
This is arrogance of the.
Or say, okujeto to me prove documents na. Obema if you need
any hotel.
Yeah, o here ni awaye.
The global
me born me am Ghana for enti.
Thank you for staying to PENDREAM TV. Really appreciate your time. Please, if you have not yet subscribed as a new member, please do so for us. Hit the notification bell, like and also share to other members to watch as well. Make sure you share to other members on your contact list or on your group chats. Thank you.
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.